Alright, we're also recording now.
Nice. Do you want him to be silent throughout it or not?
Um, I mean, you guys can do whatever. It's like, I'm more worried about if the mods show up because they don't really do Xeno stuff. That'll be a little off topic if they show up. But yeah.
All right.
And you guys can obviously chat in the VC chat. So, yep, we are. Oh, I should probably start going now. Alright, Xenoblade X. Um, since I guess we're recording. Uh, hello YouTube, hello Twitch. Um, I'm gonna keep this short and simple. We're doing a Xenoblade X new kind of, it's not blind. This is a new playthrough. I know what I'm doing. I want to do a walkthrough for anyone who hasn't played Xenoblade X, because obviously it's a bit more of a hard to access game for numerous reasons. Its difficulty is a little confusing and quite overwhelming to a lot of people. Um, and for people and for others, it's just really hard to get your hands on due to it being on a very limited console.
Yeah, very limited.
Oh, I have viewers. Huh.
there's me. I'm in Twitch
Uh,
right now, but that's about it.
yeah. Anyways, more importantly, uh, I'm streaming this on Twitch, so if you wanna join, go ahead. But this will also be over on YouTube. Um, probably I do have some concerns regarding some of the OST because I know that YouTube is very mean about the OST on X. But we are here to kind of just go over going through X. I've done this save file a couple of times now. 1 second. Right. There we go. Save these settings, yeah. Yep. All my settings are already set. Confirm. Nope, nope. There we go. Oh man, I can't skip cutscenes too, because this is a walkthrough. Alright. Gonna just sit here awkwardly then. Boom. There we go. We're unmuted now.
Nice.
Okay. Should also make sure it's clear here, but we should probably not talk about the plot of X too much.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Load saved character. With a custom one or custom two? Let's try custom one, I think. There's Xion, yeah. Finalize the character. Oh yeah, also there's gonna be like a 2-hour break in the middle of this stream because one of my mods is showing up to force a movie down my throat. I think the movie was V for Vendetta.
Yeah. Do you think Xenoblade X is ever actually gonna get like ported or like remade to the Switch?
I'll talk to you about that after the cutscene's over.
Alright.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear. Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Oh, just like the Halo music plays.
About 10 minutes, okay. Should keep the cursor off there.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses
Nope.
will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good.
Stasis hangover.
Just try and
That's
focus,
a term.
alright?
There we go.
Good, there we go. What else do you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, alright? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
A bigger gun.
There you go.
Yes,
Alright, let's get
but I need a bigger. I need a stronger.
I need a faster.
Mm-hmm. I need it to be built different.
Alright. Okay, now we can start talking a bit more.
Alright.
Quest navigation. You can see the little arrow on the mini map here. 1 second before we go any further, though. Active members. You're not going to learn this till a bit later, but I'm going to do it now because this is just better. Also, can I...
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Like, alright, like, I wish Xenoblade X's navigation was actually just a little better.
That's...
Because
I mean,
some of the gathering missions.
Oh, well, gathering missions are You're not supposed to. You shouldn't. We'll talk about those when we get to them.
Right.
But there's stuff about those. They are an exploit to break the game. But if you do them wrong, they break you. That's how most of the stuff in X works. It either breaks you or it breaks the game, and it usually can do both. It's just a matter of figuring out how to use it to break the game.
You don't even remember the White Whale, do you?
Anyways, plot.
You know, the L-double-O-T,
Nah.
the ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway.
Unga bunga.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a
Unga
battle
bunga.
with two
Hi,
aliens
Grims. I'm streaming on Twitch right now.
destroyed.
This is awkward.
Are you streaming on Twitch? Let me see. Where's my boy?
I'm just.
What's
Ringing
your
bells?
name?
Don't feel
I should change my PFP on Twitch as well.
God, it's rudimentary, my dear. Goddamn nerd.
It couldn't be elementary because
It's been following me for a while now.
somebody already took that, unfortunately.
But we're going to need to defend
God, you're such a nerd.
task.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
I'm joking. I love you for it.
I should probably change the PFP to my Discord PFP, honestly, because the one I've got right now is like straight up just art from FGOs, which is really awkward. Okay, let's
We're all awkward here, buddy.
yeah.
Awkward boys.
I'm also recording for YouTube. All right.
YouTube. You're recording for the YouTube.
Yes. All right. Shh.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city.
Go
for
to
someone
this
who
guy.
knows how to handle a weapon.
That's good. I was just popping in here to say hi to you guys. I'm cleaning up my room. We're gonna be giving some stuff to the what is it? The local like donation drive for like the old clothes that no longer fit.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. I'm gonna continue now.
Then you're interested.
Hello.
In that case,
Welcome back.
Oh, you joined at the worst time, Zeke, as I'm now going to leave.
more details.
Oh.
For now, let's keep moving.
Also, Zeke, if you were to look at your if you were to click on your profile, did you see the new role that you happen to get?
God damn it, we were just talking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
I think it astutely fits you. I'm only allowed to grant I'm allowed to grant 2 of the certain roles. One of them is Xenerd, and the other one is Pants.
Pants.
And you are one of the only 2 people that have the Pants role.
Oh, that's actually really funny because I checked, because I think I know who the other person with the pants role is because I
Who?
was looking at it and
Who?
I clicked on their profile and saw it and I'm like, oh, I guess a bunch of people have this role.
No, it's only just you and Kat.
He was the only other person I checked.
Engaging. I'm with you.
You know why?
What?
Because Kat, when they were trying to like get ready to go to sleep, was looking for their pants for 10 minutes, only to realize they had it all the whole time.
I thought that the pants role was because of my iconic line.
It's anything really. It's anything that involves.
That's
pants.
why he made the pants roll because of Cat, but you got it because of your
Because you
iconic.
fit it perfectly.
Yeah, because of your iconic line.
Ants.
I think I'm the one who suggested to him to give it to you.
Oh,
I
that's-
think you especially know who made the rules, by the way, for if the fucking words are fully capitalized.
I mean, I'll.
Oh, you're playing as
What?
No, I was gonna say that you're playing as Elma.
Yeah, I know that's normal.
I'm gonna turn on my webcam mic real quick.
Sick.
Oh my god. I'm not even gonna see it because I'm actually watching through Twitch.
Mother truckers.
I might need to switch over to Discord in a minute just to see that webcam.
Not the webcam video, but like just the mic. Just to test how I sounded on
it's
Billy's
just
stream. Yeah.
Oh, it's just the mic? Okay, oops.
Yeah.
Class up. Okay.
Yeah. Turns out it is very bass boosted, as expected. Well, I'm going to evaporate now. You guys have a good day. And say hi to Mia for me when I get back. When she gets back, I guess. Have a good everybody.
All right.
See ya.
You have fun.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna go grind a little bit more experience because I'm a little underleveled right now. Need to get to 5.
A little under leveled, you just started.
Well, yeah, I need to get to level 5 before I continue on. All right.
Oh no.
Boom. Gotta be staggered. Yeah, we'll have this ready in a second here. Okay, we'll do this. Only got Elma to probably rank 3 or 4 first. Hey, my first gold drop. Sick. I'm curious. Well, I don't know if my friend list is saved. Okay, rank 4 on Alma. And let's try and get maybe try and get level 5 on Shion.
The file also going to become a race to see how quickly you can catch up to me.
I mean, do you want to do that again? Well, I do this new...
I don't know. I don't think I'm prepared for that. It's probably better for the guide that you don't.
I mean, I could probably do that for the guide as well.
Yeah, but it'll make an easier to follow guide if you don't rush too much. Going
mean,
too fast could be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, it'll depend. You know, I want to make sure it's paced so that... Because if I go too slow, people are just going to get really bored and be like, man, this game is terrible. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying not to get too stuck in the grinding here. Especially not on these Seculas.
All good.
Alright.
And the game will only get faster as it goes on, so.
Yeah, yeah. It starts slow, but it gets faster. Alright. A bit more progression now. Oh, is there? I don't know how to get up there. Oh wait, no, wait, maybe I do. Do I? I might, maybe over. If I go over this way, let's do something really stupid. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, damn it. I was gonna check to see if I could see you guys in my friends list.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, hello, cat.
Welcome back. We're live now. Alright, I'm gonna look at the left of my screen for a bit now. Run. Okay. Nope, I can't skip, damn it. I want to instinctively do that. I actually pressed the confirm button. I'm so glad there's a delay on that right now, because it's like I would have actually skipped.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Maybe this is better. Okay.
Funnily enough, Xenoblade X was actually my very first Xenoblade game.
I mean, it's the first one I played as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd say it was a great introduction to the series a little bit. And it got me curious about like two and then the first one. And I'm like, huh, these are like a little more different than X.
We need to learn to play nice with these guys if
Hmm.
we're going to try and coexist together.
Yeah.
That makes me the only one here that started with Xenoblade 1.
I mean, I watched Chugga play through 1 first, and then I picked up X, so... And then, like, everyone who arrogantly believed themselves to be the best at gaming just because they played 1 or 2, I started with one of the last 2 classes because it was like, oh, for experts at RPGs or whatnot, is that how everyone perceives that? And it's like, no, this is for experts of Xenoblade X, which is another league of an RPG.
That's how I like to call them, Xenoblade experts.
Yeah.
Experts, I get it.
Definitely not like on Abrax or Richard's the Gods level.
On any star chart,
I'm pretty good at the game.
but it's our new home.
Definitely not on Drew's level either. Man's wild.
I gotta play Xenoblade X, or not
Recognize
I actually want to play Xenogears and Xenosaga soon.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Gears and Saga are good.
yeah, Gears is definitely better than Saga, I'd say. It's like Saga is 1 and 2 were not great. I haven't picked up 3, but I've been spoiled on a bunch of it because of the YouTube algorithm. Thanks
Yeah.
YouTube. And it's
Given our options, the high road here would be the safe,
it's pretty good.
relatively speaking.
If we're talking in terms of gameplay, I'd say Xenosaga is a little more solid than Gears because
Where you wanna go?
Gears just feels outdated in a lot of ways. But
I really
It is
liked
a
Gears.
retro game.
Yeah, I liked Gears combat a lot, but I do have some issues, namely with like death blow farming. Like the hyperclock mode, like I like the way that you did hyperclock mode before you got like the free, hey, now you can do it whenever the fuck you want to ability, just with no repercussions, no risk. I liked hyperclock before you had that whole thing, cause that was like really cool and really clever. It's like, oh yeah, low HP equals better chance for hyperclock.
Wait, clocks?
This is Xenogears combat mechanic. It's like overdrive or chain attacks in X.
Ooh, I was thinking too, like, because like when you say hyperclocks and there's like this whole thing with that in Xenoblade 3 and how it's like kind of like Xenogears. I'm like there's probably something from Xenogears about this clock thing that's going to be implemented into Xenoblade 3.
No, it's a combat mechanic.
No, you don't think so?
Well, yeah, I mean, the Xenoblade X had overclock originally, and then they in the English release they renamed it to overdrive. What's funny about this is that the little gears that show up in like the art palette when you get unlock overdrive are still canonically called the overclock gears.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so they didn't change the name of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still be up for overdrive making a return.
Yeah, overdrive is awesome. There's a couple of things I wish they added to it. Maybe like fuse heat seeker and conductive strike to it. Ow. My brain is not registering the fact that I'm taking damage now, because I've been using decoy so much on the previous run of this save file.
Dang.
A ghost factory. I actually had to get Elma in Xenoblade 2. Excuse me, I have DLC. I just haven't gone there yet.
Oh, it's like if you know the Corvin exploit for Elma, it becomes a heck of a lot easier. Oh, thanks for the invincible.
But I mean, the thing is, like, I'm still at a pretty low level and haven't gotten Shulk and Fiora to all rest yet. So I had to do that first, and then I want to like get into Elma next after.
Yeah, I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah. And plus, I still have like, I have one more secret blade I had to like get, and that's Herald in Tantal. And then I gotta summon two more blades, being Dahlia and Cosmos. So after that and Elma, I'm done with the album.
It's pronounced Cosmos.
I say Cosmos. I don't care.
I like Cosmos
well,
more as well.
Yeah, well, it doesn't come from the word for space. It comes from, I think, I don't remember exactly where the word originates from, but it means order.
That's interesting. Still, I prefer to call it Cosmos.
Okay, and then once you get her in Xenoblade 2, everybody will be upset because in that game they pronounce it Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos. Like, I mean, I don't mind.
Who cares?
People are mad
Cares?
about it.
Funny Robot will probably kick my ass still, but I'm still gonna keep calling it Cosmos or Cosmos.
You accidentally said it right.
I do not like. It's like the other reason I don't like saying Cosmos is just because it reminds me of Xion, and I do not like Xion as a character. Good morning, Cosmos. And all that shit.
The girl that accompanies Cosmos.
Yeah. Oh god.
The company is Cosmos. Xion is the main character of Xenosaga.
Yeah.
Cosmos is actually out of the party for a lot of Xenosaga. She's not as relevant as Xenoblade 2 might make you think. Well, she's very important, but
Yeah, I'd say she's
like
important.
they
but-
treat her like she's the Shulk, but she's really not.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's like Shion is much more the Shion's
The really surprising thing is how Xenoblade 2 has Telos, but she plays an even smaller role, only being a minor villain in the third game.
Yeah, she's literally like the
I always
Side of the
figured she
Hedgehog
I always figured
of
Telos was introduced in Saga 2 because they model the logo of Saga 2 off of her site, so I figured she'd be in that.
Nope. She she was intended to be in episode 1, but that never happened.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the little Easter eggs where they talk about her in episode 1.
Yeah, no, Telos is like the Shadow of the Hedgehog of like Xenosaga. It's like important.
I
But
don't
then,
remember
like,
who
but
made
then
this
they never really
comparison,
develop
but
anything.
honestly, Telos is more like Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
a
I
not
see
really
that that's a little
relevant
more.
character at all. People just kind of thought was cool and then fought on.
yeah.
Those are the best
I
characters,
think it
to
was
be
Trigger
fair.
Conroy actually that made that connection, but I could be wrong.
Jesus Christ, Chugga. Truly based. Alright, where the hell am I going? Why am I taking the up path? I want to go to the down path because I get more experience that way. Oh, right, chest, that's why. No, let me get that. Let me get that. Yes. Yes. Yes, I see it. Gimme. I don't care, they're level 15 or so. I mean, I'll probably kick my ass because you'll have, like, way higher crit rate, but whatever. Whatever. It doesn't make a difference at this point. Up or down. Alright, let's get this.
I made like a funny little joke that in
Should I go and get Shulk and
Fiora?
Fiora? Yeah, probably. Shulk and Fiora are pretty easy to get. Just don't chain attack them to death. Just keep fusion comboing them and you'll be good.
Yeah. Wait, as a boss?
What? No, I mean for Xenoblade 2. Sorry, looking at Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't have to fight Shulk with Fiora in order to get them.
No, you fight the dinosaur. It's like just fusion combo them.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you don't fight Shulk and Fiora at all.
yeah.
No, they literally let like the friendliest bunch that like Rex and Co ever met. They're just like, even though they're from another world, they're literally like, oh hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Want to be friends? Sure.
Yeah, that summarizes them pretty well as characters. The
Yeah.
polar opposite of the fandom right now. 1 and 2 cats be like, yo, homie, how's it going? Nice to meet you. And then 1 and 2's fan respectively, I'm gonna fucking burn you in hell, you bastards.
Yeah, no, I was like very surprised that like Xenoblade 3 in like Xenoblade 3 like everyone's at war with each other. So I'm like,
Yeah, some people
Oh
are,
my god,
like-
it's literally the Xenoblade 1 and 2 fandom.
yeah.
so it's like
Takahashi
like,
just went on to
bruh,
r
like-
slash Xenoblade and then wrote the
like-
story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Holy
like,
shit.
Like, first off, like Nia, when did you become a like leader of war? And Melia, you were a ball of sunshine. Why are you doing this?
One was Melia, a ball of sunshine. Her whole life is the most depressing shit in Xenoblade 1.
I mean, yeah, but like she still like smiled through it all, and she's like a little more positive.
She has to deal with Charlotte, the friend, so I don't know. That'd probably make anyone go insane. God, I want Overdrive so badly.
The only person who understood her.
Hmm. I love how like someone actually like made a little meme of that, and it was like they had the pictures of Melia and Nia, and it says like Xenoblade Chronicles Revenge of the Friend Zones. Like it was a Star Wars thing.
True.
I mean, it kind of is. If Melia and Nia are the leaders of their nations of fighting each other, it's like.
Should I go until I finish the tutorial, or should I go until I get interrupted by Jack for the movie? I mean, they might take just as long equally.
I just hope that
The
the
tutorial,
voice acting
that's like the first like half of the game.
That's like 3 chapters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the Xenoblade X tutorial is like super long.
No, there is no tutorial to X. It's just like 3 chapters, and then you go. Like, yeah, there's overdrive. It's like. I mean, unless you mean, because this is. Because I mean, like, the in-game tutorial basically ends by chapter 3, and that's when you unlock online and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, I never did Lao's Heart to Hearts on this file.
Yeah.
Guess I
That's
got
the
it.
goal for this guide.
Yep. All right.
You gotta show people where they are.
Yeah.
I like
And
Lao.
also I can see them because now I'm actually past the point where I can see them.
I actually like Lao.
Yeah,
It's
Lao
just,
is
like,
Lao is one of the
I
best
like-
characters of X.
Yeah, I also like absolutely love his class combination between like a sniper rifle and a spear. That's honestly like actually a really cool combo to me.
The Astral Crusader set. Yeah.
Yeah. What's
I know I kind of did the worst example of this here, but we might not want to talk too much about spoilers about the game that we're actively playing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that. Because obviously this is meant to be for people who are actually blind for the game and can't access it.
Right.
Is luckily no one here knows who the hell Lao is yet.
Yeah, all they know right now is his class. Is like weapon class, which isn't really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's down this way. Astral Crusader. God, there's Overwhelm right there. Overwhelm is right. Jesus Christ, that art is good. Alright, continuing on. So I'm doing the Big Totem Challenge. Oh. Is that the one where... Very unique. Which one is that specifically? Storm Assault Rifle. When do I get the iPad? The level 1 in totem with it. Oh, right!
What? I actually want to boot up Xenoblade X again, but the problem is, for some reason, like I can't find my charger for my Wii U gamepad anywhere.
Oh my god,
I had the same problem, so I had to buy a new one.
Yeah, and apparently my remote might have broke, so I can't like change the the input. I tried actually doing the HDMI cord, but for some reason it won't like connect, even though I like unplugged the 3 cords.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Alright, what the hell is this?
because I have another controller for it. It's just I don't have the
No!
Can you make the jump? Oh, nice.
Alright.
I think we're a little behind actually.
What?
Our audio's a little. I think our audio's a little behind on the stream.
My audio?
Well, no.
The
Well, yeah,
the
like
stream
our
is slightly
voices.
behind. That's just kind of normal for Twitch. There's always like a little bit of delay.
Ah.
Yeah,
So
cause
so
when
Discord
I
is
was
going
like,
faster.
yeah, cause like when I said like, ooh, can you make the jump? You already like made it.
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about when you said that, but that explains that. Ooh, meth fights. I'm gonna kill you.
I remember all the jokes that some of us made about Zelda being connected to the Xenoblade multiverse.
Zelda is just Xenoblade X, but with extra steps.
Yeah.
Well, actually, with less steps, to be fair.
Xenoblade X is the Skyward Sword's leftover timeline.
Hmm. It's Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild
Skyward
exists.
Sword definitely has to have somewhat inspired the blades in Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like, there's no way that it didn't. Especially since Monolith helped work on that game.
Yeah, no, Monolith helped work on Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, and they're still doing it for Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which I'm very excited for, still.
I wish I could fight you level 60s right now. Give me my goddamn overdrive.
Let's shift into overdrive.
Remember,
level 7 already?
Somebody, fought, like, the level 90 enemy that's, like, right there. At, like, a really low level. I don't remember what level they were.
Oh, level 20? Yeah, that's a pretty
No,
unknown.
I mean, they were, like, lower than level 20.
Level 15 then? Because I mean, you
I
can.
don't remember what level they were, but they, like...
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I could go check my server right now, because that's where it was happening.
Oh, in your server? Huh. Because I've known that that's possible for a while. I mean,
Honestly, like, doesn't that sound very hard? Like, very hard, though?
yeah. Well, not really. It's just
It
very
took
slow.
them, like, a really long time.
Yeah, yeah. That's if you're talking about Ritual the God, I mean, he's the one who did that originally.
No, okay, this person did it at level 3.
Level 3.
All right, that is probably the hacker.
Yeah, it has to be a hacker.
Yeah, you can't do that at that level.
There's no way you can. But it's
'Cause-
also possible.
They like,
beat a
did it with
level-
auto attacks,
But
and
then
they
how's
didn't
it
gain, like, any aggro at all.
But then how's
You
it
mean-
possible to beat?
you mean like
level
Shadowrunner?
90 to level 20.
Yeah, no, that's
I
not.
I don't know the exact setup, but they, like, posted, like, their, like, entire, like, log of what they were doing.
I don't think that's possible without hacks. Cause I know there's hackers who have done that, but I don't think that's possible without hacks.
Actually, wasn't it hacked before because of the one thing for online?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Cause hackers have done those kinds of setups before, with online. Like just
Okay,
being able to.
because it took them, like, a really long time, but,
Yeah, I mean, it's I guess it's possible, but like to be able to lower yourself down to level 3 and have enough of any kind of defensive stat in order to not die from those things is.
That is just impossible.
Yeah.
That's definitely like hacker stuff.
I mean, maybe you could do it if you got all the after resistance possible, but unfortunately that isn't something you can do, especially because they're gonna have like an insane amount of crit rate. You could do that with like decoy or high evasion but all that stuff requires you to be like pretty optimized, and that's kind of something you need a lot of treasure sensor for, and obviously you're gonna need to have cleared at least chapter 5. It's like that's not reasonably possible.
Yeah, and you'd probably have to do like a ton of side quests.
Well, the side quests are optional in this case, because obviously, like, oh, how are you gonna get to level? Because you're gonna get above level 3 by that logic. It's like there's no way you could have. Yeah, I don't see that as possible without hacks.
Yeah.
Unless you,
cool. I just haven't even known enough about the game for long enough to really know, and I don't check my server anymore.
I mean, I barely check my own server anymore either.
But like, you can take out things at an insanely low level. Like, people have taken out Luciel the Eternal at like level 20, 15 or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Bruh, how's that even?
Yeah,
Why
that's
not
the one
find
that
out
they were
these
fighting at
secrets?
level 3.
Yeah.
Cause
Like,
after that, don't they get like so much exp?
there's a cap at like 9999, and that's unfortunately not enough for higher levels. But it's like, it's a decent amount.
So if you beat like a level 99 monster at like level 20, how much? Well, like what level would you be by then?
Probably maybe like 22, 23. Not that big of a jump.
Really? That sucks.
I mean, it's fine. If you can do it once, you can do it again.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You just kind of gotta like do it a lot.
Well, it's like every kill, then you'll be like leveling up for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the way you do it, that he did it was he just used overdrive, with decoy stuff. It's like,
Infuriate.
the first person to do that, I think, was Richard the God, or Ruangel. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Man's a legend. Hasn't played in years and is still pretty much regarded as like the best X player out there. Bar maybe Abarax or Drew or Google Bonker. But like, a lot of the meta we use nowadays was found by him. And yep. Man certainly made X a hell of a lot funner. Alright, yeah,
Yeah, I think Xenoblade X has always been really good.
Oh yeah,
I also,
it's just like back in the early days, people had a very lackluster understanding of how it worked, and there'd be a lot of people who went and found how it actually did work. But because of that lackluster understanding, a lot of people quit the game because they did not like it, like it based on what they did know, which worked, and that's part of what made it so much less fun. It's like the fact that it did work and yet it was so little made it a lot less enjoyable. Story time.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed it.
We've been going for almost an hour now.
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
you guys think Malice will come back in 3?
Maybe. I don't think it's likely because his core crystal was on the big place where Ion was located, and that floated off into space. But it's possible, and I have considered it.
Eventually, it crash lands as like a meteor, and then like someone finds it and they're like, I must investigate this thing. This requires research. I will solve this problem with my 4 hyper intelligent brains.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either.
Hmm.
I've come to learn that there's
Nah, I'm just playing through Breath of the Wild again.
Oh, sorry, no, I
And I
just.
got
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
I just got spotted by monsters, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Who knows? Maybe
Okay.
something inside will jog your memory.
I should totally.
I love Breath of the Wild. It's definitely also I also feel like that without Xenoblade X or like without Xenoblade in general, Breath of the Wild would have never been as re- revolutionary as an open world as like it could be.
Yeah, well, X is the prototype for Breath of the Wild, and it was better, so I'm still
Yeah.
winning. All right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Breath of the Wild doesn't have like flying mechs they could pilot or shoot out of them. I love how his gun just like disappears into thin air.
All right. Also, try to avoid talking when we're doing when there's cutscenes going on.
Gotcha. Oh wait, hold on. I have to take a call quick.
All right.
Yeah. I'll pop out and then I'll be right back.
All right. Is my game bugging?
Something weird happening. I was looking away.
If you want. This elevator isn't working. This is new. Well, fuck.
Oops.
Uh-oh. What do I do about this? This is like this is a terrible bug to discover. The elevator is ready for use. Okay, and then it's not. All right, 1 second. Let's save scum this. If I hit this, I'm overwriting the save completely. Well.
Goodbye, save file where you kicked my ass.
Farewell, adieu. Alright, settings, current title, confirm. Let's see if this will fix it. Because normally this elevator here is supposed to work. And if it doesn't, I'm going to have to just quickly replay everything again, which will take me like another hour. And that'll be annoying. Where the heck do you get the, like, that first eye patch?
What if this is purgatory and you just have to keep watching the first hour of Xenoblade X over and over again?
As punishment for kicking your ass before? Maybe. Okay, I know where to get that then. Okay. Okay, there we go. That works. Alright, I know where to get my eye patch. Wow, they...
I wonder if that glitch has ever happened to new players, and then they just give up on the game right there.
Yeah, well, that's how you fix that, kids. Yep, alright. Continuing on now. Bye, Chuck. Alright.
shabby, huh? For a giant beach spaceship anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Alright. Overwrite save data. Yeah, I've already done that. Thanks, game. Haha. Alright.
I wonder why this game doesn't have multiple save files.
Yeah, I would. Well, it's probably because of they want to make save scumming a lot more hard challenging. I mean, you can still save scum some stuff, but like they really do go out of their way to make it so you can't save scum in this game. Which honestly, I wish you could because of trait RNG. God, is it so bad.
I guess they do that because, like, online games, they don't really want people cheating.
Lo and behold, the fucking leaderboard exists. Thanks, first place guy. And whoever else is fucking over with URLs and whatnot. How much work we put into those guys?
Director General? Since when? 2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Rena?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's still Director General on my save file. I've been playing for 7 years now. Show interest.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together, specifically the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Arena a lieutenant. Gwen was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here. You're still
Quid's great.
Remind you both the mans aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact in Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously. Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of the good.
Shasan, that's your name. The one person I can never remember the name of in X. That one fucker.
You can call me Arena. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me... or just wait.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Alright. Chapter 1 NLA Industrial District. Wait. Banger. I don't get any experience for this, damn it. Alright. How long until I get Blade Concourse? Whee. Did they give the skill like a unique design? Are you saying something, Zeke?
No, I was just choking.
Oh. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My throat's just messed up.
Oh. Alright. And then we get stuck on a bunch of tutorial quests for now. Wow, a dramatic pan of a child in a car. That thing never dawned on me as weird. Child in a fucking car.
That's why it's so dramatic. It's like, why is that kid driving?
That's really the most... Lynn's entire existence is probably the most anime thing about X. Like, there's a lot of anime shit in this game, but Lynn's entire existence is the most anime.
But Xenoblade 2 invented anime.
I don't know, man. You see Lynn's face? Dear God, that they put some spacing between her eyes. God, Doug is cool. Ugh.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, but it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good
The
thing
bet that this one scene is like the one thing I remember Doug for.
I think this is the
Like,
one thing anyone remembers Doug for.
Like, I don't remember anything else that he ever does, and I know he's a party member.
He does like one other thing in the game, which is bitch about stuff in the final chapter, and then he never becomes important again. He's also like Lao's best friend. That's about the most notable other trait he has.
Oh, cool. Anybody can be Lao's best friend.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Why didn't Doug join us for this?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport?
He's so much better
No
of a
idea.
character.
I'll give
Like, the man has so few scenes and he's still More enjoyable than Lynn.
Y'all can play. You can clean up here and dust.
God, imagine Doug's interactions with Tatsu.
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it
Oh
tomorrow.
my god.
Like in compare, like, cause he couldn't do the cooking stuff, so instead you'd just have like Doug being this. Oh my God, imagine that. I mean, there's a spoiler, obviously, Tatsu's existence, but let me turn my mic down a bit. I think that might be a bit high. I think this is a bit better.
I guess
All
the
right.
thing is, it might be a little too similar to like Ryan and Ricky's interactions.
Yeah, but like Ricky's an adult, and it's like Ricky's an adult. Doug's the adult here. Tatsu isn't. God damn it. Okay, now I gotta get these two out of my party. Get out! Get out! Get out, you bastards! I want Irina and Gwen in my party, and Doug. And then I'm gonna go get an eye patch. And a suit. Just some man in a suit. God, I didn't even get Nagi on this, on the save file before.
Now we're getting into spoilers again.
Well, they don't know who Nagi is yet. They're gonna know who he is in like 5 minutes, but they don't know who he is yet.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired.
I'm just trying to cope with everything I've now lost. Man.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to
This
Don't
must
think
be.
You'll get it back.
Yeah. Should I grind to 60 as soon as I get overdrive? Well, no, I'm gonna need a Skell to do that, actually, because I need to return to Skell. But, as soon as I get a Skell.
Okay, you got it.
Sure, I guess.
Alright. Sick.
Is your plan to grind Barnabas?
We departed.
Probably, yeah.
We're done.
Hmm.
We're conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, industries and stuff.
Should I farm Luciel instead, then?
It's also where the West Gate
Oh
is
my
located,
god.
remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out
Yeah, level 5 decoy is just so much better than level 4. It's like, Jesus Christ, it is a jump. Or level 5 Ghost Walker is better than level 4. Like, they really step it up with that one. 'Cause, I mean, you can get level, like, rank 8 decoy pretty easily.
The CD is the closest thing
Man.
to downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district.
There's no shopping in the, industrial district.
Nice park and the cathedral.
There's only shopping and administrative.
Want to relax and unwind with a good book. That's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone
At
out.
least there's a pizza place in the
And last
commercial
but not
district.
least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct
Uh,
Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did Lynn like specify buying stuff in the
yeah.
Armory Alley has
Huh.
She's like, oh yeah, you can go and buy all this stuff here. It's like, what? No, you can't.
the lower level there.
Armory Alley's like the only place you can buy anything from.
Maintenance and repairs.
Wow.
Misinformation, Lynn.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Mer, mer, mer.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
I'm a Dragon Ball character.
Details on how I found
Whoa.
Well then,
Look at the scouter.
them waiting.
The scouter's so sick.
Barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind
I look like a
the
Dragon Ball character with a scouter on. Beep boop. The power is over 60%.
leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alright. Sick, we're in Minister District. I can't get any shit right now. I need side quests. Can I do this stuff yet? Please let me Method Blade Concourse. You bastards. You considered it. That I might not be done with the tutorial yet. I want to skip through the tutorial so badly.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Oh my god, he's so fucking cool.
Is chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
Lin Pep Ku.
And he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen,
Has it ever done on anyone that Lin being a child soldier is just a little bit weird?
ah yes, of course. Forgive
Oh, you know, it happens sometimes.
your journey back.
I mean, yeah, but like, isn't that like explicitly a thing that America doesn't do anymore?
Put on some tea.
Anymore.
Maybe things will be different in 2054.
Maybe that's how. Maybe it's a result of the coalition government, you know, because other places do that. I would show the funny gag of like no looping, but
My name is Kentaro
Kentaro.
Nagi. Remember me as captain of the White Whale. Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
No. Let's just get to this.
Suffering from some form of memory loss.
No. Let's go.
From the stasis?
Damn it, Elma.
She could barely remember her name.
I wanna get my eye patch.
To Earth with the White Whale.
No one's gonna understand why I'm so obsessed with this eye patch. I'll have to explain it in a bit.
A lot of us have only been on this planet for what? 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
I have to go through all three of these.
The end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth.
Hello.
Hello. I'm streaming on Twitch right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, ignorant, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash,
Also recording for YouTube.
blown away.
Ah. Finally actually doing stuff.
I still wonder
Yeah.
if you've been there.
Just figured I'd do a walkthrough of X
Maybe all of this could have somehow
since I'm good enough for that.
No one can know that.
Alright.
What we do know
And the game really needs one.
is no Project Exodus and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a
It dawned on me that if
Earth wasn't enough. They wanted
that this recording might be stuck with the problem of being in one ear only.
and for worse.
Oh.
We were close to
Uh-oh.
Planet Mira,
Yeah. Well,
home of the White Whale. Inertia and
because OBS stings. But I think I fixed that before. I just don't know if it saved that fix.
Managed to survive entering the atmosphere intact.
Well, they still be better than
We
nothing.
had no choice. We channeled all
Probably.
the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
I'll probably record it if it does end up like that. So we will do this again.
Cool.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work.
Oh, wait, we're gonna have to start over again?
If it does do this.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been going for?
A couple hours.
Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Or no, like 1 hour, 20 minutes.
Hmm.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
At least now you have footage of the elevator not working.
True.
Up there in space,
And also how to fix it.
provisions, and a crew trained to handle the
I wonder if anyone's ever documented that glitch.
But of course, all that
Probably someone.
we lost most of our ship.
I mean, X
Somewhere.
has barely any documentation of its stuff.
We needed food.
Hmm.
So probably not.
Search and rescue.
I mean, nowadays it's a bit more likely, but
Yo,
It was too much.
for the additional effects on a weapon, how good is ranged attack up, potential up, and magazine capacity up?
Central organization.
mag capacity up depends on the weapons. What are you looking at?
It's ray guns.
From the coalition military, so it's mostly
It's meh. It's not bad. I mean, that's definitely better than what you could ask for normally. But mag capacity up is only going to help for auto attacks.
Huh. It's all good. I just saw it while I'm grinding.
It's a decent ray gun.
I'm just grinding to get out of these early classes because I don't like having limited skill slots.
Yeah.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis.
Anyway, I don't know if you've seen my custom character recently, but the other day I got wings for my custom Tyrea.
Schematic of that facility.
Yeah, nice.
Essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. Flight crew, maintenance engineers.
And it's the ones I was looking for, the ones that needed the level 5 field skill.
Yeah, I figured.
The vast majority were in the lifeboat. Are in the lifeboat. With any luck, they're all still there in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We know the lifeboat broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is
cutscene. Try to stay as quiet as possible.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Yeah, we're in chapter 1. Can I please get... Okay, well, first off, before we go on, they mentioned before, that Builders of a Legacy after the destruction of Earth, was the name of what Blade meant. That is that's a English translation, or the English localization for it. The original name in Japanese would have been, Beyond the Logos, Artificial Destiny Emancipator. Alright. Continuing on.
But those words don't make sense, so we needed something that...
They make more sense than, Builders of a Legacy after the destruction of Earth.
But I don't know what those words mean, so I need,
You know, it's not every
Zeke moment. All you know is how to be horny for Tyrea. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
That and how to take off pants.
really want her to join Blade.
Remember, children, pants are a limiter.
AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
I don't know why I suddenly have 3 viewers, but okay.
What? You don't remember what a scale is?
Time for me to be extremely uncomfortable.
Exoskeletons
one of them is me because I have to stream up just to see how it's doing.
Alright.
lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry.
Well, at least it's viewers.
Whenever I think about it.
Hmm.
Originally,
Most would
scales were developed as a
probably
defense
hope they could get anything that good.
threats. Wasn't enough to save Earth, though.
I mean, one again is just Zeke.
Well, still.
Just the
Anyways,
New LA has gone from basically nothing to this.
they can hear you, so
Months. We could never have come so far, so fast.
maybe it's only in one ear.
I should probably actually listen to it. I should put on my other headphone and just...
For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot skells.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just trying to make some sound come out from this mic so that you can test our audio.
Okay, yeah, it seems to be coming out both ears.
Alright, sick.
Gamers.
I'm sure you're
Nice.
So we don't have to re-record this.
Unless it's only doing it for the recording and not the streaming part, but it should be doing it for both.
walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA.
Or for people who've just cleared chapter 6.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board?
Yes! Yes!
On our assignments.
Good call. Let's
This
have
is everything I was waiting for. Alright, so, I guess probably a good time to properly interact with audience. Oh, never mind. I accidentally threw myself too far into this.
So this is mission control.
1 second. So to clarify something here, X is mainly side quests. It is like there is yes a main story, and a lot of people are probably going to be here for that main story. But the side quests are where the game's content really shines, and Z can testify to some of them. They're amazing. We're going to be focusing on mostly on side quests for this playthrough. I will obviously be doing main story stuff as well. But yeah, this is going to be mostly side quest focused. You're going to see a lot of what really makes X shine in its side content.
We don't have
Let's go.
a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updated. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
True.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
So Scout Console is basically for online only. This here mission console, yeah, you can't access it for a little bit here, but once you can access it, it will allow you to pick out up to 20 what's called basic missions. There are 3 types of missions in the game. We should have one right now. This is a story mission. Actually, technically there's 4, because there's also affinity mission, but affinity mission and story missions will basically count as the same type. But we'll get to those when we get to those.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is.
Not really.
A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
So why do we join Elma's team? That's... Yeah, no, of all the random ass shit, why Elma's team specifically is what we're doing? Welcome back, Caterpillar. Alright.
Actually, I have to get going, so,
The street's what we call
Bazik.
bye.
Blades can
Hey,
request
Zeke.
equipment from any of the vendors here.
A whole lot. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
This thing... I think I see... Is my chat... Let me just, Is anyone in there talking? Because it says there's a couple of people watching. I don't know. I can't really tell. I need to make sure that OBS is working. Eh.
Am I right?
I have a bigger gun. Okay. Yeah, I can see it, Caterpillar. Thank you.
Yes.
Damn it.
Really?
Burp.
So yeah,
Tutor 10 low potion.
nerds seem to stop by Blade HQ. The higher ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chusson, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks.
The big one is harmless, yeah.
We'll be waiting.
Well, this is why you need Dagus, because he has big AoEs, and big AoEs... Well, he makes everyone's AoEs bigger, and they kill all the ads much faster. Alright, 1 second, plugging that in. Override previous save data. Yes.
Effort is its own reward.
Can I? Am I kind of part of Blade yet? Am I on chapter 2 yet, or am I? Okay, I'm done with chapter 1 officially. I don't think I can do anything. They're just like, hey, go do chapter 2 if you want to actually start doing anything. I wonder if I can. Let's... Because we get this little bit of free time where we're not actually counted as a Blade. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna ignore you.
Yeah.
I'll see if there's any missions during this period of time. Hey Gus, how you doing? I know you're... Oh, damn it, never mind. I'm getting tunneled into this. Get out of my party, Elma. Never mind. Man, they're just like, yeah, no, you don't get freedom. They really are just like, yeah, I gotta finish the first chapter. I wanna get my party members.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
God, he's so cool.
Fresh cup of tea.
Thank you, Ms. Cooper, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam. Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he said,
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course. And I would never force or coerce anyone.
Mm.
Little friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Yes, yes, yes.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome.
Now, normally if you just say no, you'll get stuck in a loop of him just trying to peer pressure you. So you don't really have a choice.
Secretary. With pleasure.
But I am trying to rush through this.
Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Affinity chart flunky. Oh boy.
Training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient path within the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Who are these
Frontier
again?
Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah. Training or not?
River Circle. Yeah, River Circle. Anything. Hey, we get probes. Sick. Best part of the game. Yeah, sticking big sticks into the earth. Time for light dildos. And I've just defaulted to playing FG in the background while I wait for me to get to the point where I can actually use other party members.
It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Oh boy, this Skell fanfiction scene.
Are you even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
I just never get to follow.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh? Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Then I take my cool back.
Then I take my clip.
You guys fought Rexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. Especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Yeah, give me my res reducers.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Welcome to Xenoblade X.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's
Is
head
it
out.
me? It's me or there?
That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
Can you not hear me or the game? Well, I don't know if you can't hear me then. Eltonym. I have no idea who that is, but I will. Alright, 1 second. Head to the designated site on the escape plane. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Do I have any arts that I'm going to be using long term? Nope, I do not. Crowbar is okay. Here, but not the game. Okay. That's weird, cause okay, cause I can hear the game. All right, Twitch, what you doing here? All right. Cause I'm streaming through OBS, so it should be picking up the audio. Settings. Screen capture. Yeah, hide OBS window. I have no idea if I just did a good thing or not there. Well, whatever. Output, audio, general, no, hotkeys, no, output, streaming, encoder, yeah, recording, yeah, let's see. Global audio. Let's see if this works. Do you hear the game now? I have no idea if it's still there. Let's see if this setting works. Actually, wait. There, now try. Let's see if, because I forgot to hit apply. Do you hear the audio? I hear a little, but it's not high. Okay. Alright. That's interesting. Audio. Let's see. Let's try this. You hear it now. Just gotta mess around with this a bunch, sorry. Alright. Cinematic Nugget was good. Before Nagi, it was good. So it should be default then. Nuggy, what the fuck did you do to my game? Yeah, wait, yeah. Cancel. Okay, let me just try and turn I'm putting capture card audio to the max. Can you hear now?
Hey,
All right. Settings. Stream. Test mode. Advanced. Let me just see. That's weird. I can hear it. One second. I'm just using my phone right now to check the audio directly. Oh, yeah, it might be because, okay. Okay, well that does tell me a lot about some other stuff. I should probably turn my mic sensitivity down a bit more. Because, man, that is loud. Alright. Turn this up. Okay, audio. Is this better then? Okay. Alright. I've ever put the sound.
Engaging. I'll start things at range. Follow that target in sight.
I didn't want the game audio to be too loud.
Ready? To I owe you one.
Oh boy. And incoming. This is about the audio level I was expecting for it, but.
Gaining ground. I need recovery. I should heal up first. I've lost my balance. Throw armor. We're on top of you.
Obviously, I want the audio to be a bit higher, but... Because I can turn up my headphones a bit here, see if that will make things better. And turn down my mic, and it might be a bit better for balancing.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
Tyrant tutorial.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
that Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Good old audio problems. Just killing the tyrant. Ask what a tyrant is. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready to
Time to try again for the first time. Nice, Caterpillar. Well, I think that was a couple minutes ago. Yeah, 3 minutes ago. Whatever. Alright. No, that's a save button. Actually, yeah, let's save. And then... let's see. Let's see if it'll fix this. have to go. Bye and have a nice stream. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Elt.
Look who's joined us.
Engaging. Wait up. Fire. Fire. Side stunts. Nice. Infuriate. Damage. Ready? Too bad.
Hit him again for me!
Upper hand. Huh. Shadow strike. Flame grenade. That will hit him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. See how you like this? Infuriate. Chrome armor. I owe you one.
And it's down!
Yeah. You're on top of it now. Ready? Too bad.
Fire particle!
Infuriate.
Hit him again for me! Flame flow!
I owe you how you like this. Green edge. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Watch me lay into it!
Upper hand. Success. Now move in. Crown armor. My turn. Now, aim for the toppled enemy. Infuriate. Side slash. Target in sight.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
I should talk about something.
The
Well,
hardest
actually,
part was
cutscenes.
calculating the ideal probe locations.
God, this is
We
boring.
need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Hi, Lau. I haven't met you yet. That's a pretty useless tutorial, I'm gonna be real. Alright. Back to playing a game. I can now talk for like 2 minutes, and then they're gonna cut me off with another cutscene, and then I have to sit there awkwardly in silence as they just ramble on and on and on and on, and then we get the freedom to use actual other party members, and we'll do actually fun shit. Maybe. God, I hope this is recording my audio properly on for the YouTube side of stuff. Yeah. That was a little guitar that kicked in at the end there. Alright. God, I'm not done with chapter 2 yet.
Great.
Seems the other person playing X right now is like got themselves an Aries. That's pretty sick. Alright. There we go. Done with all the standard tutorial stuff.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Thank you. Yes, over I save. Can I? I'm around to chapter 3, damn it.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll excuse me, Commander.
Nagi, this fucker.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
That's really blunt about her.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
No, I'm a silent protagonist.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Prospectors.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Oh my god.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions.
I think this might be my least favorite part of the game.
That best suits your personality and your talents.
At least on replays.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the
Good, I can
Harriers.
barely talk.
Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Be back in a bit.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? Alright, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the
Oh my
folks
God,
who
they're
keep
still going.
everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not
I
a
cannot get a
division for
word in.
everyone. You need
But
to
these
be a
cutscenes
jack
have been
of all
going on for so
trades
long.
and a
Jesus
people
Christ.
person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to
Yes,
join?
yes, I know exactly which one I want to pick.
Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. Alright, you ready to choose?
Yes, yes, yes. Let me decide.
Yeah,
Please.
we're on pins and needles here.
It's like... I did not realize how long this takes. Okay. Thank you.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern
Poor
Primary.
Nelson.
Then,
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Cool. Alright. You have to give me a minute. I need to grab something. Builders of a Legacy. Okay, so those cutscenes were going on for so long that I honestly just decided to grab some food. But unfortunately there wasn't anything I could really make, so I just made some popcorn, and I'll be eating that when we get to cutscenes. Thanks.
Smart.
Yeah. Alright, you guys exist again. Okay.
Yeah, I exist. Just gaming.
I was also doing FGO while I waited for those cutscenes to end. Okay. So, now that we're into gameplay, I can finally speak. Holy shit! I exist. Wow.
He exists.
Let me flex my beautiful, succulent, sexy voice. I don't have that much sexy
He has a voice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's sexy, but... Okay. Where is this? I'm trying to get a specific quest to show up. Can it even show up at this point? 1 minute. I don't actually remember when it comes up, so let me just check something here. Because there's something we want. There's two things we want really early game that'll speed things up a lot and make the game a hell of a lot easier. Okay, this is... No, no. Okay, the one I'm looking for does not even show up until I hit a literally impossible value at this stage. Alright, well, whatever. I know I get it somehow. I think it's this. Alright, that's weird. Well. I should probably be reading through these, especially because I did plan to read through these. But I do not particularly care right now. Good, I can see why you're in Nagi's shortlist. Because Kirsty's questline is kind of a tutorial questline. Like, there's a bit of a plot to it. It's kind of interesting, but it's only really interesting near the end. Most of what it is right now is just like, oh yeah, here, let me teach you how to do probes, and then, her backstory is interesting. That's about it. But you don't really get to that until the end of her questline, and it's alright. Alright, so there's that.
Now what?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a rather urgent request? I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't even have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry, getting off track. Anyway, I know I should be running this request through the official channel and all that, so I'm sorry. But there's just no time. I'm desperate at this point, and I'll literally take any help I can get. Not to say that you're just anybody. You're great. Haha. Look, I know I must sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. Really? You're gonna listen to me? Oh man. What are the odds the very first person I asked would help me out? Like 9 to 1? I'm shy, you see, and I'd about worked myself into a panic thinking I'd have to keep approaching strangers with the staring and awkwardness, and... yeah, so, I need you to deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in skills. I tend to head up a lot of important projects. Sorry, did that sound braggy? Anyway, I just got a call from a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their skills. Apparently something called a whimsical duo attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I heard myself on customer service, but me wandering around outside the city is just no bad idea, bad idea. Especially with the whimsical duo that broke their scale still sticking around. As much as I wanted to help, I'm just a mechanic. There's only so much I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor skells lying there all beat up just broke my heart. So I gathered some adventure stuff and left town, and kind of panicked about what to do next. Water. So I gathered some adventure-y... oh, wait. The only sane plan I could come up with was asking someone else for help, and then you came along. It's like magic, only not. Anyways, I should post this mission control. Oh, you give it to me! This is what I wanted. Sick. Wow, this is right here. At any rate, they're really in trouble, and so if you could get the supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so yeah. So right out of the gate, you want to do this side quest just immediately. That makeshift God's eye patch is really good. Man, it's right there. Like, you barely start chapter 3 and you can get this. So, eye patches will always have a trait called Appendage Crusher on them. Traits are, let's, check out status for a second here. But traits are, these things that you can see on your equipment, right? Additional effects. That's what they're listed under. Those things are called traits, battle traits. And your armor can have up to 3 of those. Some are much better than others. One of the best ones in the game is called Appendage Crusher, and the eye patches, will come with those. And so, you can get one right out the gate. It's gonna carry you for a pretty good while in the game. Really solid. There's actually another one I think you can get going out this way, doing this side quest. Because I think there's another quest you'll get on the way to doing this one. And it comes with it's another piece of special equipment that just has that built in. Now, Appendage Crusher normally can only spawn on weapons. That is one of the downsides to it. But, it's really good. But you can also get special side quest variants of armor that will have it built in. And that side quest armor is really solid, and it will carry you pretty well in the early game. That's why we're just kind of rushing to get that. Hi, Hayridden. That level 81 guy is kind of a pain. We have an Aurora going on? Yeah. Alrighty. We are properly in the game. I can't get that right now. I know what that is. I'm not gonna get that. I think I need like 3 or 4 for that. Don't remember if it was mechanical or archaeological. I think that's archaeological. So out here, there will be another side quest prompt we'll get. And that other side quest prompt will be one that can give us a really good piece of armor that will also have Appendage Crusher. Appendage Crusher stacks a bit weirdly. I'm not going to go too in-depth about how it works. But technically, it'll cap out at around 5 or so. Two battle points, okay. Damn thing won't move at all. Maybe we got some supplies. I was saying to you. Oh, why didn't you say? Without letting me flap my gums like an idiot. Here, give me the supplies. You need belly your lifesaver. I say for help, but I wasn't exactly getting my hopes up. You know what I mean? Rest made it out here in one piece. Lucky, right? Well, we sure as hell weren't. Yeah, yeesh. Either somebody's watching out for you, or somebody got it in for us. One or the other. Wait, that mean that damn whimsical duo's still on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not everybody is lucky as you, you know. We gotta take that thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat a whimsical duo kill? Me? I wanna sock the giant lug right on its ugly face. Now how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Get the root and kick that ugly thing right in its teeth. We're in here for the details. Alright, over here. You can actually see it right over here. Go around. We swam past it a second ago for the chest.
Engaging. Lay down some fire. I have the shot. Fire it. Chrome armor. Appreciate it.
Sorry. Can't seem to get fired up.
Sliding slinger. My adrenaline's rising. We're gaining ground.
All right. Let's wait this one out a second here, because we want secondary cooldown for that art. I don't care about the other one. Okay, there we go. Well, you beat that Whimsical Doodle into next week yet? Blade's dead. When the blade is out. Wait, no, you're streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. I can still talk to you, Caterpillar. Maybe it's not a good idea. Hold on now. Judging from the air of confidence on the smug grin on your face. Says it 6 feet under. Standing to your head. Because, yeah. Well, while you were off fighting, I was working on the skill. Almost got it all patched up. So we'll be able to go. Thank you. Thanks. And that means then I'll get back to work. Crashing day. There we go. Makeshift God's Eye patch. So give luck mods to Poppy Beta and Alpha. You can do that, yeah. Yes, it will. That's part of how you optimize Poppy Cutie Pie. I think usually the strat is like evasion on Poppy QT, luck on Alpha, and then Dex on Cutie Pie. I think that's the way it's usually done. But yeah, all the other stats will affect each other. You can also just go for like triple luck if you want to, or double luck and single Dex, which is probably better, honestly. You don't really need the evasion. Again, 2 is very easy to break. No one who might be watching me live is gonna know what the hell I'm talking about when I say that. Okay, let's change my ground gear. So, now that we have the Makeshift God's Eye patch, we are probably never taking this up for ages. One, two, three, four. There we go. I should probably switch to the probe quest. I'll just auto attack to death for now. Okay. Up, up. I kind of want to resume story so I can eat. Oh, side quest. Water. Hmm. Alright. Turn around. Man, this has been like a really awkward stream or recording session because most of this has been me being insanely quiet or talking to other people rather than talking to, well, just the general audience of anyone watching this. Alright. Okay, I just need to install probes here and there. Okay. So, the probe quest line with Kirsty and all that. We'll get you some interesting stuff. It's kind of a tutorial quest line for some stuff. And we are currently stuck doing this because it's the only thing they allow us to do right now. I don't have anything else I can talk about. I don't have anyone else about the best stuff, so I'm gonna ramble a bit. A lot of people like to say X isn't canon to the series. I've talked about this with a lot with some of my Discord friends. X is like very canon. There's a lot of interesting lore to X. While it doesn't directly affiliate itself with the other games, it's sort of like a case of the other games are all in what's like the Perfect Works Phase 1, which is like 1 through 5, and X is basically Episode 6. So it's sort of in like Phase 2. So it's like it's detached from everything else in the sense of like it's not obviously connected, but it so is. Like I've been so excited for Xenoblade 3 stuff because like as an X fan, I'm just noticing like all sorts of like hints to lore and X and all that in 3, and it's like, oh my god. Right. Wait, I ran past it. That's what happened. They're not paying attention to what's on screen. Alright. Back to Kirsty.
I see.
Did you actually...
Alright.
You appear to be strong. Infuriate!
Fire Carnival!
That's it! Melee strikes! Now it's my turn!
And then Rage is kicked in. Okay.
Upper hand. Fire carnival. Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Too bad.
Hmm. I know where that is.
Level up! I think my cooking got better.
Hmm. All right. Almost rank 10. Once we get that, we're gonna... That's when the tutorial will really begin. We're kind of in this awkward gap time where there's not really a lot to do. Like, mainly what we're doing is covering what quest to do right at the start. But I don't really have a lot to talk about with you guys until we get there. Get to, like, some of the later stuff.
Effort is its own reward.
I'll also be going over builds of, like, and when you can use them. God. Alright, back to Kirsty. Almost 3 hours now. I'm probably gonna end the stream and the recording soon. And then start uploading that. I don't think I'm gonna edit it much. Even though it's a very quiet and a very dull recording. There's not a lot to cover in the part 1. Like, it's mostly cutscenes, it's mostly just an intro.
Comes from experience.
My
That's
cooking
true
got
on any
better.
planet.
I'll probably end the recording first. I don't want to talk about anything too important once we do end the recording. But obviously I'll end it there and then we'll just kind of Roll with whatever. Alright. Mana jams. Yeah. We don't have any more radium. Alright, somebody pinged me in Discord. Xeno General. No booty. Caterpillar, really?
Looks like we've got no choices.
I'm not meeting you in that Ghost Factory. Alright, Connor, you're fucked.
What? They've seen us.
I don't care, bye. Alright. I'll probably stream again some other day, but I do want to hang up. Oh my god! But I do want to hang up the game soon. It's like, at the very least, I want to get to rank 10 on Duelist. It's like, maybe I shouldn't name this like part 0 when I upload it, because it's like, God, does it take a long time. It's like all the stuff we need for going forward. Like, this is a very important part and all that, but there's not a lot to talk about. It's like, just do certain side quests. They're very easy. Get yourself that appendage crusher. Isn't there a side quest over here? Alright, I'm delusional. Yeah. I'm gonna look something up quickly. Oh, you're back in the city. Never mind. I guess that shows how stupid I actually am. Oh, it's that quest. Okay, well, yeah. In that case, I think I'm gonna stop here at the base camp, and then we're gonna... I think we'll leave the game... Okay, no, maybe I should finish the story at least. Yeah, we'll finish the story chapter. Chapter 3. And then I will maybe I'll finish chapter 3 and then I'll do that side quest because it's a pretty quick one. Time for popcorn while I wait. 'Cause I do want to hang up soon.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of a team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other
Okay.
platforms too.
So, 2 very early game quests. Yeah, the chapter 3 quests are very good for tutorial stuff. I really recommend doing them because they give you very important rewards. All right, we're back in story mode. I have to go silent again. Fuck.
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No condition. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
I open one.
Fire carnival! Side flying grenade! Infuriate! Slit it! That's it! Melee strike! Now it's my turn!
All right, sorry. I still had popcorn in my mouth. But yeah, when you're new to the game, just do all the normal quests you find. There's not a lot. There's like 3-ish, maybe. But like the one that like you'll find out in Primordial, that's obviously gonna be a bit of a pain. But you'll get Appendage Crusher from it. There's also one from right after completing Chapter 3, so
Leave this to me.
they're very easy and very quick to do, and they will give you insanely helpful rewards for speeding through the game really fast. All right.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders.
Hmm.
Someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
There is also another chest I would love to show off right about now. Since we are new here and all that, so before we go too much further, I'm gonna get this probe here, and then once I get this probe, because there's a probe around here somewhere. Oh yes, okay, perfect. We are finally done with Drifter class. With that, we are going up to Striker. So this is the first major lesson I wanted to go over with you guys. First off, a lot of people when they're new to the game will go, like they're new to the game, but they played like 1 or 2 or something like that, and they'll go, oh, I'm good at 1 or I'm good at 2, or I'm good at both, so I can go for Enforcer because it's tricky to master and suited for professionals. Here's the thing. The standard of professionals by what X considers a professional is much, much higher of a scale compared to what 1 considers, or 1 or 2 considers a professional. If you're a pro at 1 or 2, you should be in Striker, which is to say well-balanced and suited for beginners. You're a newbie. That's a very harsh way of putting it. Hey, ex-doctor. How you doing? This is awkward because I'm going over some stuff, and then I'm going to end stream and all that soon, but I'm going to finish Chapter 3 at least. But anyways, what I was saying, Striker is the one for new players. This is the class you're supposed to go down if you're new to the game. They tell you this in the class menu. A lot of people ignore this warning, and then they go down Enforcer, either going for Mastermind or Galactic Knight first, and they kind of get their ass kicked. You can go down those classes first if you want to, but you have to know what you're doing first. So if you don't, go for Striker. There's going to be some good skills in here they can get, some good auras and whatnot. There's not a lot of good stuff on Striker first, but then as we go down the duels part of this, we're going to get stuff like Offensive Stance, Burst Grenade, Burning Slash. There's Yamato Spirit, and at the very end we have Grand Proc for a passive skill, as well as Last Stand. 2 insanely good. Or is it 10th Doctor? Is that it? I mean, yeah, the game does.
Can you give us an approximate location for that IF?
It also doesn't abuse, like, it depends.
Let's see.
Because, like, it's like augments and traits, yeah, Roman numerals everywhere, but, like, everything else,
Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Alright. I don't even know where the hell I'm running. Oh, my fingers. But, I was basically telling people that when they're new to X, they should, do some of the early, like, there's, like, the chapter 3 side quests that you get right when you start the game. There's, like, 2 of them, basically. And one of them will give you, like, probes and all that, which is very helpful and something you want to do early on. And the other one will give you, an eye patch, which, obviously, appendage crusher. And so that is what I was talking about. Because appendage crusher, nice. Helps you learn how to break appendages faster, and it'll also help you learn, how independent modifiers work. Really nice thing to get early game.
Didn't have to be like this.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing I was talking about. Always go for that first. The game tells you to do it. And a lot of people I know tend not to. And they're like, oh, well, I'm good at 1 or I'm good at 2. And then they go for the other classes. And they get their asses utterly destroyed. Oh boy. I originally went for Galactic Knight, which is like the hardest route on my very first save file. That save file I have about 2,000 hours into the game on, and I'm very proud of it. I never really changed off of that permanently, but I did learn to play the other styles as well. It just like started with Galactic Knight, which was very rough, and it was for, ironically enough, the exact same reason everyone else starts with those routes, which was because, oh, I'm cocky and I think I'm better than everyone else. I think I'm better than the game devs, right? And that's like what everyone does. Hey, Blade level up. Yeah, I need to say I didn't have fun. Yeah. Full Metal Jaguar, I think, is a very fun route once you've maxed out, well, once you got an overdrive. But for the first 5 chapters, it's such a trek. That chest response right there. You can definitely tell I'm an ex-vet. Yeah, it's also getting really hot in here. Ooh, Advanced Soldier Assault Rifle. But yeah, this is one of the things I recommended to people first, to get the Appendage Crusher. And that's about... let's see. That's the other thing. I didn't learn anything about Overdrive until my second run years later. I learned Overdrive pretty early into the game. I think I technically knew about it before the global release even came out, because I was following a lot of stuff on the Asia server. And I mean, that stuff is still sick as shit. But yeah. So there was plenty of stuff we didn't even know back then, to be fair, but...
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Boy, exploit character.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
To be fair, do you guys belong on this planet either?
Fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize intruding. We crash landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries.
Congrats, Caterpillar.
We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Alma,
Yeah. Told you
Right.
XE2 was pretty dang easy.
looks like survival of the fittest.
I'm-
it is.
To 10th Doctor, I'm also talking to some people in Discord chat.
From Earth. I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with.
Yo.
Oh, welcome back, Zeke.
Hey Zeke.
Still alive. We've got there's an actual viewer on over on Twitch now.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Lay down some fire. I have the shot.
Pep, pep.
Move in and do some damage. Ready?
This thing is going on for almost 3 hours. It's gonna be such a long upload when we send it over to YouTube. I mean, I can do other shit in the meantime, because I have other things I want to do.
Understandable.
I was actually probably gonna end the Twitch stream soon. So
Oh,
that
that's good. I actually don't have much time to hang around. I just thought I'd stop by because I see we're about to meet the funniest character in the game.
Oh. Also, did you do the quest like miles to go on your playthrough? It was a really early game quest.
Where is it? Where can it be found?
It's like right next to the Blade Barracks. From a character named Sadie.
Then I probably did it. If it's right there, then
Yeah.
I
So
think so.
the quest reward for that is the eye patch, which gives you a Appendage Crusher. And it's available like in the middle of chapter 3. Like the moment you start chapter 3, you get it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
And say, whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we finally escaped all this. More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Blade.
Yeah, I wonder. But the eye patch actually is really good because it has a trait called Appendage Crusher. And that thing breaks a lot of shit, like damage calculation, and you can get it really early game. Really nice trait. I've been eating popcorn every time a cutscene comes up because I am so hungry.
Speaking of food,
Finally, dance of freedom. Tatsu thanks you.
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're at.
Reading the Xenoblade X art book, I realized that Tatsu was modeled on a rice ball, and yet he somehow became a potato.
Cruel. Tatsu definitely not.
I guess that's what happens with the Nintendo of America localization.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like, look at the thing around him. He's very obviously based on a potato. But, like, also, he's very obviously based on a rice ball, which is really weird to me.
Tatsu witnessed drone abuse firsthand. At this rate,
Mhm.
entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute.
Turnip, yep.
Those who captured big brutes in armor
Man, got it.
for 20 years?
Yes, prune.
And they're a more recent that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu touch.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll heal.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not
I love Tatsu's voice acting, honestly. Like, as annoying of a character as he can be, his voice actor, I think, nailed everything the best out of anyone here.
The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prones show up and quickly...
The shame they didn't get them back for Xenoblade 2 challenge mode.
nasty, evil buddies.
Oh, is he not back in? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it's actually the person who does the voice of Minoff in Torna.
They do horrible, terrible.
Well, that's alright. That's some
Well,
whiplash. Out of curiosity, 10th Doctor, can you hear the other people in my VC right now?
That would be me.
Tatsu has seen those eyes before.
and me, kinda.
Fairy eyes, like prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve. Not
Alright.
to be served.
The answer to that is yes.
Seriously, what kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of
And
him.
I'm a slave now.
Clean him.
Bye, you.
See ya.
That's right. This is exactly what Tatsu is saying. Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Pro. Alright. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vandal. As long as he passes the quarantine scan.
Yeah, I've been hearing that over on Twitch it's like really quiet.
Let's get that out of the way.
I've like done everything to turn the game volume up and it's like
All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Kids of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gifts for friends for saving Tatsu's life! Tatsu will lend it to friends for free!
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his
Alright,
salt and
Googling
pepper
this right
would do
now.
such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
oh. I don't know what he's saying, 1 second.
There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day. Presenting Follow Ball. Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Time for Nopon moments of generosity.
Talking about skill weapons or some shit.
Oh. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful?
I
What
just
if it's a
reported
trap?
myself.
Boom! It just blows up in our faces.
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
Thank you for the follow ball. You know, that sounds like I'm saying thanks for the follow, but I wasn't. I was actually just legitimately saying thank you for the follow ball. Thank you, Tatsu. Alright. I'm probably gonna do some tests once.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now,
Yeah, I got it right.
on behalf of Planet Vera, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a very fleeting friendship.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friends totally
I
see
should
now
probably do
Tatsu's
some
in
testing
town.
for the stream later
Tatsu
to
wants
see if I
to
can get the audio thing fixed.
especially weak
Cause I
potatoes
think
when
I'm
her
realizing
bony wings.
that I did see something of a problem
Who's
before.
talking? And who said anything about you coming with us?
But yeah,
You can stay here. you
game audio is probably a mess.
cabbage.
As long as you can hear me, that's a bit more important.
Tatsu, stay here. Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are in danger, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
For the most part, I'm what matters the most because
Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. The Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Linley. Pure as snow. Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, did you really want to leave him with another team?
Really, my game's audio has been echoing for months and no one said anything. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like audio issues are the worst.
Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there!
You're a child, you can handle a child.
Fair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, sir! And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
Hey, why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna end the Twitch stream. But obviously, if you want to see more, follow, because I will be doing more. This isn't blind or anything, but I will be streaming X more. I'll also be uploading it on my YouTube. So
Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
you know, I've had the hang of things for like
Of course you are.
4 or 5 years now.
You've taken to it like a fish to water. Just like
Yep.
the commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details.
X released almost 7 years ago.
Its top
Yeah, I know.
priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the life hold.
Oh, I guess you meant time to learn that stuff.
Yeah, it's like because it took like 6 months before we realized, man, we suck at this game, and then it took us like another year and a half ish, more like another year-ish, I'd say. So yeah, I guess 5 years would be more accurate. But it took us like another 5 years to actually understand X gameplay fully.
Races who are intentionally trying to destroy us.
And it's mainly because of Ruangel, or Richard the God, as he's sometimes known as.
We need to
Yeah.
find
Sorry,
out
I just felt the need to
life hold
mention that because my mind always thinks back to 2015 and I think, oh yeah, 5 years ago.
The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the life hold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
I'm the real Elma. I didn't listen to anything you just said, but all I care about is doing side quests, side quests, side quests. I am here to be an RPG player and an addict.
There's no real delicate way to put this.
Hit them till they die?
Life that poses a clear threat must be eliminated.
Yeah, okay.
The life hold is our future, but we can't ignore the present.
Man, 3 hours, 30
We
minutes.
still have our
Jesus
duty to
Christ.
keep New LA safe.
I really do need to end this stream soon.
Sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just 1 or 2 blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the life hold. Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that?
Do you understand? Yeah, I definitely was paying attention to all of that.
Good. We're counting.
Absolutely.
And
There was no point in any of that where I was ignoring you. Okay, we are finally done with all the introductions, I think.
Got Tatsu with his hair like that. He looks like me.
All right. Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
Oh, it looks perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator eater. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
How the fuck do you know what a fridge is?
Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Sometimes there are questions that you aren't prepared to know the answer to.
Oh my
How long
god,
does
that
this cutscene keep happening?
Oh my god, and why is it so fucking bright? Are we done? Are we done? Right, yeah.
You should read the tutorials. You're going to be confused later.
So much of this has just been me being ungodly quiet. Like this, like most of this recording is just gonna be me ridiculously quiet. No one's gonna hear anything because like the game is so quiet. I can't say anything because the game was just endless cutscenes, and it's like, ugh, it's insufferable for what I'm planning to do. I mean, if I were new, it would be sufferable, but like I'm not. I know what I'm doing. Also, what the fuck?
It's so tragic seeing Miiverse mentioned in the menus.
Yeah. Oh my god! Well, before we go, let's check to see if you're on my friends list here.
I think I am, because,
Yeah, you should be. Like, my level's reset. But,
it's the same profile.
yeah, it is still the same profile, so I think you would be. Let's see. Yep, you guys are there.
Yay.
Cool, I'm gonna go grab my, party for side content tomorrow. I don't know, probably tomorrow. And then I'm gonna end. Oh my god, this has been going on for so long. 3:33.
You should check if my character is lurking outside the Blade Barracks.
Probably.
Really?
There's Kirsty. There's Eleonora. Okay, you're not there.
Oh.
Alright. Irina, get in the party.
Hey. Wanna team up?
My PC is so hot right now. How do I know that? Because I'm also really fucking hot right now. And the PC's been lagging a bit. When I have to go in, like, sound studio mode, there's, like, no ventilation in this room, so... Like, I can get pretty loud, but, like... My volume is pretty proportional to the extremities of this room's temperature. And oh boy, does it kill me.
Work? Stay sharp out there.
I'm good to go whenever. Same, buddy. Same. Thank you for your big-ass dick. I might just do this.
Who's the last character that you're gonna grab?
Doug. Because they're the only three available to you at this point in the game. Why I already had them planned out as in my head. It's like, there's only so much you can do in this point in the game, so it's like, I'm just gonna do it.
That makes sense. I keep forgetting that characters are unlocked through story and affinity missions.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. We're sticking with these three, then we're gonna do a bunch of side content, and... yeah. But that is all for tomorrow. 3:33. We are... This file, I think, is at 50 hours now. Because it was previously at like 46 hours before on the last save file.
My current save file, I just hit 99 hours today.
Nice. You're finally about to near 100. All right. Yep. That's what we saved. And then, all right. So, see ya, YouTube. I'm gonna do some send off stuff for Twitch, but see, I'll do obviously part 2 tomorrow.
Have to cut
Bye.
off the YouTube video short because only the Twitch viewers get the special exclusive content.
Yeah. All right.
The exclusive content of just whatever you say before properly ending the stream.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna say really, but yeah.